in Washington State. My husband Gene and I had the gastric sleeve surgery together on the same day with Dr. Gutierrez. Gene went first because he had his gallbladder out, because sometimes there's side effects from this surgery with gallbladders. So everything for us went fantastic. We got a call from Victor the night before we flew out. He sent us a text picture of the sign he wanted us to find to pick us up in the parking lot. He gave us ideas and what we were going to do when we got to the hospital. He told us that on the drive to the hospital because we did our pre-test the day before. He took us back to the hotel. There's so many names, and I'm bad with remembering names. I can't remember the guy at the hotel, but he gets you your broth or your Jell-O or popsicles. He got the hotel to take us down to Revolution Street so we could go shopping. The next day, I think we had Arthur who took us to the hospital, and he was just a hoot on the drive because you're nervous and they just make you feel so comfortable when you're going. So the nurses there were wonderful. We only had one nurse that I couldn't understand, and she brought her cell phone to me so we could do the language barrier. But otherwise, everything went amazing. They told us what was happening. I got to see my husband because he was in recovery when I was going in. The funnest thing for me was the anesthesiologist. He was sitting in the corner when I was in the room. I got on the table, and the next thing I know, he's rubbing my face. It's like, well, that's kind of weird, but then I was awake. The next thing I knew, I was awake and in surgery. So it was a great experience. I started out at 208 pounds, and I'm down 60 since October. So. My husband's a little bit more than me, but you know, guys always lose more. So they're lucky for that. So my husband also had some issues with his gallbladder being gone, so he took a bile salt to help with his food digestion. A what? A bile salt pill to help with his digestion. So I had mine out a long time ago, so I didn't have any issues with the surgery. So yeah. So that's our story.